5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, Wildcats? We're back to bring you another episode of the Weekly Wire. Get ready to be plugged into everything happening on campus. Your Weekly Wire starts now. I talked to Miss LeJay and Lydia Gates about the IB program.
IB is more of a comprehensive program. If you do the full diploma, then you are doing a full set of courses your junior and senior year, and a lot of them interconnect. Also, it is more from an international perspective. We have to go over and study things from different countries, from different parts of history from different countries. It's probably more inclusive in terms of the world.
The IB program is very good if you want to go for an out-of-state college or out of the country, and it gives you a lot of college credit. My sister, who graduated 2 years ago and was an IB diploma student, got 19 hours worth of college credit just by graduating from the IB program. And so it's a really good experience to go through. Both of my sisters have done it, and I'm glad to be in it now.
So if you're interested in the IB program, make sure you sign up. Harrison Russell has some information of things happening around the world.
Just hours ago, we learned the due date for the next royal baby. Stop dissing me. I love me my Kate Middleton. Prince William and Duchess Kate say they're expecting their second child in April. They made the announcement this morning via their official website.
A situation where individuals are magnifying the risk of it, the awfulness of it. It's their magnifying and tending to overestimate the probability of getting it.
Dr. Mark Reinecke is a psychiatry professor at Northwestern University. He says even though the odds of getting Ebola are minuscule, it's natural for people to fear it.
The president did his part. He did cast his early vote in Chicago yesterday, and it became a rather entertaining watch.
I really wasn't planning on it.
I am sorry.
I know. You're going to kiss and do something to talk about.
Take care of
yourself.
Thanks, Harrison. Denisha has some information about upcoming forensics tournaments. Denisha?
Thanks, Martez. I caught up with Lydia Gates and Haley Scott about upcoming forensics competitions.
I'm Lydia Gates.
And I'm Haley Scott.
And we're going to be attending the Central High School Forensics Tournament this weekend. I will be taking a poetry and an oratory. My poetry is a 4 to 6 minute cutting from a poem, and then my oratory is a 4 to 6 minute speech that I've personally written.
And I'm going to be taking a dramatic interpretation, which is a 4 to 6 minute cutting from a play where I play all of the characters. And then I'm also going to be in the group event that's classified.
You are listening to Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Download in iTunes now.
So make sure you wish all forensic team members good luck in their upcoming competitions. Now over to Hannah Tingle.
Thanks, Nisha. I talked to a few of the sophomores and the director of this year's 9th and 10th grade fall show. Let's see what they had to say.
The show is a twist on the classic story of Hansel and Gretel.
The story of the two little kids whose evil stepmother takes them off into the woods to get rid of them.
They go on a journey, and the evil stepmother tries to leave them in the woods to die.
And then they come across a candy cottage, and there's of course an evil witch that lives there. The only difference is this Hansel and Gretel have a bunch of friends that help out. So they're not alone, it's a team effort.
Make sure you go out and support this awesome show. You're not going to want to miss it. For the Weekly Wire, I'm Hannah Tingle. Now don't forget the shows are November 14th and 15th. Now back to you, Martez.
Thanks, Hannah. Harrison talked to Mr. Rutherford about the upcoming 9 weeks and how to finish the semester strong.
What tips can you give students as we're in the second 9 weeks to wrap up this semester?
I think my number one concern for students going into the second 9 weeks is absences are still going. So we don't want to get to the point where we miss school too much, where we get a no credit and do not get credit for a course that we may be passing. And of course, 6 is the mark for unexcused absence. So that's a concern. Obviously, if we make good grades the first 9 weeks, we got to continue because that's semester grades, what counts on the transcript. And obviously, if you're not making as good a grade as you want to, we need to up that grade so that this semester we do have a good grade. And so those are probably the two big things.
All right, well, thank you very much.
You bet.
Thanks, Mr. Rutherford, for all your advice. Now let's throw it to Ryan, who talked to Ms. Graves about the Art Guild.
Art Guild is the art club here at North Little Rock High School. We have a volunteer component where we go and work for the community, usually doing arts-related activities. We have out-of-class art workshops for some of the things that we would like to do.
Very important. Art Guild allows people out in the general public to see besides just what's in the classroom, outside of the classroom. We just got done doing St. Joseph's Orphanage. We did volunteer work and we had artwork out there. We go out in the community to different businesses and check out what they do. So what it is we get to see and the community get to see us as artists.
You are listening to Home by the American Authors. Download now in iTunes.
So if you didn't sign up for Art Guild this year, make sure you do it next year. Now let's throw it to the studio for our weekly announcements.
There will not be a flu clinic at our school this year. We encourage you to get a flu shot from your doctor or your pharmacy. The mass flu clinic for North Little Rock has also been canceled.
The Freshman Student Council Food Drive started this week and will go through November 14th. Cans will be collected during 5th period, and the winning class will get a pizza party. $1 equals 2 cans, and all proceeds go to Amboy Food Bank. Freshmen, make sure you do your part to help out make this food drive a success.
There will be a Youth Solidarity Kickoff Show this Friday from 6 to 9 at Enjoy in downtown North Little Rock. Come enjoy art and slam poetry by North Little Rock students and performances by Thin Margins, Fancy Animal, DJ Fatality, Dalton Brown, and No Attorney. This is not a school-sponsored event. Your choice to attend should be made with the knowledge that there will be no school-provided security or supervision.
Don't miss seeing the North Little Rock High School Dance Troupe members perform this Friday, October 24th at the Untapped Gala at the Dreamland Ballroom. Go to 226.com/untapped to purchase tickets and support Arkansas's only professional tap dance company. Untapped has worked with the NLRTV dancers many times before, and they are fantastic. Don't miss this great event that will feature several performances showcasing several styles of tap dancing. Hope to see you there.
Any juniors or seniors interested in taking the ASVAB should come to the guidance office to sign up. It will be given on Tuesday, November 4th, but you must sign up by October 31st to be included in the testing because we have to prepare and notify the military of those testing. While this test is given by military personnel, it can also provide information on aptitudes for a variety of careers.
Attention all cast of Hansel and Gretel and Friends. Everyone has rehearsal today after school. Also, t-shirt order forms are due October 29th. Patron ads are due October 31st.
Be sure to tune into your daily newscast every day at 12:15. And let's go. What's going on in NLR Sports, Tyler?
Lots going on, Martez. I was able to catch up with the volleyball team to see how their season's going.
Pretty good year. We started off and went to Conway and got beat our first game of the year in Conway, and then came back and beat Russellville, who turned out is going to be the 1 seed out of the Central and 6A. So we've had a pretty good year.
Hi, I'm Denisha. I'm Kamaya. And I'm Portia. And we are North Little Rock volleyball players. We are Compass champs, and we would like for everybody to support us. We go to Fayetteville next Wednesday and play against Fayetteville. We have a bye, and it's going to be our second round, and we are 12-1.
We would just like for you all to really come and support the North Little Rock volleyball team. Like, it's very fun. You should come.
Go Wildcats.
Yeah.
You are listening to Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. Download now in iTunes.
Thanks, Tyler. They've had a great regular season, so let's cheer them on as they head on to the state tournament. Now let's throw it to Matt, who caught up with the first girl football player at North Little Rock High School.
How do you feel being the first female football player in North Little Rock history?
I'm really excited. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm. And do the boys treat you any different?
Not really.
Really cool. Do you plan on staying with this throughout high school? You want to go all the way to varsity, or is this just a one-time thing?
I like to if they let me.
Yeah. And how do you plan to prepare for that?
Practice with them if they need me. Keep program.
You have big shoes to fill with Sandy Burks. But do you think that you really enjoy being a female kicker? Like, you like being on the team?
Yes.
That's really cool. Well, congratulations. Have a good season.
Thanks, Matt. Now here's Kirk with a very spooky story of the ghost of North Little Rock.
I get to school fairly early in the morning, and I was here around 7 o'clock. It was the week of homecoming, and I was working at my desk, and music came from Miss Selhorst's classroom. And I thought, well, it'll quiet back down. And the music got louder and louder, and pretty soon I couldn't work anymore because the music was so loud, and it was the song Wild Thing was playing. So I thought, well, I'll go knock on Miss Selhorst's door and get her to turn her music down. Well, Miss Selhorst wasn't there. Nobody was in the room. And I went and checked the electronics out, and there was nothing turned on. And yet the sound system was playing the Wild Thing, and it just, again, it kept getting louder. When I went downstairs looking for the janitor, it had gotten so loud that we could hear it in the downstairs classrooms even. It did shut down. Once I started poking around the electronics, the music shut off. But nothing electronically was turned on for that music to be coming from. So we attribute that to one of the ghosts of North Little Rock High School having come in during homecoming and just wanting a little bit of his music playing for all of us to enjoy with him that week.
Thanks, Kirk. Now let's send it over to Cindy with last week's hashtag.
Thank you all for sending in pictures for last week's hashtag, NLR State Fair. Here's a few that were sent in.
She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold?
Thanks for all the pictures that were sent in. If your picture didn't get chosen, don't worry because we have a new hashtag this week, NLR Ghosts. So post your pictures or tweet your stories using the new hashtag and it could be featured on next week's show. Now back to you, Martez.
Thanks, Sydney. I can't wait to see what everyone posts. Sadly, that's all we have for this week. Be sure to stay charged up and tune in next Friday for our weekly wire. See you next week, Wildcats.
I will make you queen of everything you see. I'll put you on the map. I'll cure you of disease.
Now he's got a little room. Now he's got more room. Now he's got bunkers in front. Now he's almost untouchable. Touchdown, 88-yard return.
gentlemen, North Little Rock